Okay, Tuesday morning in the kingdom. As you can see, it's a little foggy, all right? The weather network isn't telling us that. So if we didn't have windows, we wouldn't know that it's foggy out here. Oh, wait. Dick isn't flying his helicopter, so then we know it's bad weather conditions if we have no windows. All right, this morning, it's plus 12, but feels like plus 11. So we all know what that means. Plus 54 Fahrenheit, but feels like plus 52. Yes, those were good years. I can't remember. I wasn't even born then. All right. Also, too, Amazon has my 19th book of my writing career, which is the 9th book in the Winter Road series. Blew it up. Yes, blew it up. That's when we blew up the rear ends in the Screaming Ford right there, towing the V8 Mac off the winter road. Yes, 2020, just before the lockdowns happened. All right, so it's free as an ebook from September 26th to the 30th. So that's 5 days on Amazon, 4 days on Sesame Street. Oh, there's a slight breeze, but it's still foggy. We can't figure that out. All right, let's scroll this way. Everything's looking good. Yes, everything's looking good. All right. All right, so go around a little more, wave at the dogs. They're getting ready because they know they're going to get to go run and be free and poop and pee everywhere. All right, so we're working on the hunting blind. Yes, for rabbits. Yes, it's quite the hunting blind for rabbits, but we have pretty fierce rabbits up here. They're unreal. So we got the ladder going up to the top there. We're going to put some posts up around the top of the cable so just at the right height. So if you slip and fall, you do the flip off, right? We just don't want you sliding off and onto the ground. We want to flip, all right? So they'll be recorded on camera. Yes, those wildlife game cameras, yes. So that's the project today. And see how it's in front of the shop doors? We want it done and gone. We're going to drag it to the wilderness, Alaska, but in Northern Manitoba. That way we can be ready for open season on rabbits when it opens that day, okay? So we can sit inside there, you know, peek out the little holes like Elmer Fudd, or be on top with the lawn chair and beer for when the rabbits go hopping by. Yes, we'll be ready for the rabbit season. All right, we'll do a little more scroll. We're hoping for a busy day. I am stiff and sore from yesterday in the wilderness. My face is sore from all the off and the bugs, you know, bouncing off and like raindrops. Oh, my God. I put so much off on, my skin was tingling. I don't know what it is. Hopefully it's not that Agent Orange stuff. Oh, my. All right, let's go. Well, okay, we did the full revolution or rotation. Yes. All right. Sorry about the YouTube video being late last night. But I don't know, YouTube seems to be busy on Tuesday nights. Maybe they're doing maintenance or service on the uploady things. So I went to bed. And then when I got up for a pee, I clicked on the send button or whatever. Let it go to release it to the world. So that's what happened. I don't know why, but it was just slow. But oh well, we'll have another day today. We're hoping for a good production day. Getting the hunting blind into the wilderness. All right, I better go. Here comes the boss.
Tuesday morning in WHO-ville, and as you can see, it's still pretty foggy out there. Look at that. I'll zoom in off to the distance. You can't even see over there anymore. The tree line's completely gone. Not sure what we'll be doing in the kingdom this morning, but I'm going to make breakfast, let the dogs out, and get ready to head on over. Just went up and did mail on my way to the kingdom, and it looks like we got a package. I'll have to open this up when I get over there and show you guys what's in here. But it says that there's tea bags, photos, and coffee. So let's get over to the kingdom and open this up together. Just about to open the box that I got in the mail this morning. Look how much it cost to get all the way up here from Arburn. Wow, thank you so much, Rex A. We're going to open this together. I got my dad inside as well so he can see it. Thank you so much, Rex A. I'm excited to try all these new seeds. I am so happy right now. And look at this coffee. I'm not a coffee or a tea drinker, so my dad will enjoy these for sure. Even got some Reese's cups and some doggy bags so I can clean my pen. Wow, thank you so much. I am excited for this. When I get home, I think I'm going to plant a couple of these and start growing. While I was inside unboxing everything, my dad's out here getting a grate ready so I can get my wood stove and all my wood into my basement here. I don't really want to carry all that wood down the stairs, so once he's done this, I can head on back to my place and cut a hole in my floor to put the grate in and start hauling wood over. Alright, my dad just has to weld the lip on here. That way when I cut the hole into the floor, it doesn't fall into my basement. He's gonna weld it because if I do, I'll be here all afternoon. So hopefully it doesn't take very long and I can head on back and get this done. Now the grate is done, I can take it back into WHO-ville and cut my floor out. I also have these pallets so I can make a box. That way I can dump all the wood from upstairs into the basement without having to walk it all the way down the stairs. Plus I don't want the wood on the floor because it will get wet and moisture and stuff like that. So I have a lot of strips to do today with firewood and some pallets because I have to do a pallet side as well. Not sure how much I'll record of it because it's pretty dark in my basement, but I'll take you guys with me. When I head home and go cut the hole in my floor and get my wood stove and all that prepared, my dad's going to be here putting up all the posts up on top here. That way we can run a wire around because last thing you want to do is be drunk and fall off of that. And you can even see my dad cut the railing off too, so that's going to be the perfect height. Now let's head on back into WHO-ville and get this done. Lunchtime and I just finished putting the grate in the floor. I would have recorded it, but I was too busy drilling all the holes in. It's not a perfect cut, but that's okay. I can always fix it later on. It's the fact that I got it in the floor, so now I can start dropping my firewood into the basement here. All you have to do is pull the grate off and then you can throw your stuff in and put the grate back down. I also made sure that the lip is on either side here, so when you stand on it, you're not going to fall through. It is a snug fit, that way it's not loose if the dogs step on it or anything happens. So let's make some lunch, and then I gotta bring all those pallets in and put them in the basement and build a little box, and then go back to the kingdom and see what's going on there. As you can see, I'm in my basement now, and I forgot to bring my mic with me, but that's okay. Now I have to build a little wooden pallet box right here for all my firewood to get dropped down from upstairs. I think the hole turned out pretty good. It is a rough cut. I can always touch it up later. I stayed away from the rafters as well because that's the last thing I want to touch. Now let's head on over to the kingdom and go grab some more stuff.
Okay, the wind has gotten up. It's lunchtime. I got the safety ladder, the old guy's ladder up, and we're going to weld around the top there with that handrail or the cable on the pipe, so that way the people up there, whoever falls off, gets a good flip, okay, and lands on the ground. Okay, look at the flags. Ooh, look at them go. So after lunch, we'll weld up there, and the staff should be back by then.
After lunch and I made it to the kingdom. Looks like my dad has the wire and the pipes put in, and he's also painting the roof there. I wonder what he's painting up there, hey? Guess we'll find out once he's done. Also, this is giving me the Jurassic Park or reenactment from Titanic there with Rose and Jack on the front of the ship. That's just how this looks right now. But he did a pretty good job, and once we're done this, we can go and drag it into the bush to our little rabbit spot. Didn't take long and my dad got it all painted up. We did a rough draft because it's way too windy out here. As you can see, we kind of splashed the paint in a couple places, but that's okay. It sure is windy, so I'm not sure how much of this you'll be able to hear. I ended up putting my mic in my pocket because on my hat I couldn't hear anything in the last video. Now it's time to get ready and drag it into the bush. Fueling up Aggie now. As you can see, we got a bunch in the pail here, and then we're gonna dump it into here. Gotta recycle everything, you know. Now my dad's bringing Aggie down so we can straighten the blade and hook on up to the hunting tower here. I guess that's what we can call it, because it kind of is a tower, right? So I guess we'll get this figured out and head on into the bush. Well, my dad went to go get the loader. He already bent it. Look at that. Now we're going to have to bend this back so this is nice and tight here, but he's coming with the loader. Now let's see if he can flip it back over. I didn't bend it too bad on the top there. That'll just be a couple hammers and we'll get her straightened out. Hopefully he leaves the loader down here just in case something else happens. Now he's going to give her a push in the right direction. Sandflies sure are bad in the bush where there's no wind. As you can see up above me here, they're just swarming me like crazy. Now my dad's going to hook back up onto the hunting tower. We kind of straightened it out up on top there the best we could, but it'll always be bent. And the paint that was up on top there wasn't dry either. There's a bunch of leaves and stuff that are now going to be dried into the paint. That's okay. I figured it wouldn't be dried by the time we got it out here. Only thing left to do is put a couple blocks underneath so it's nice and level here and that we're not filming at an angle in the winter time. Sure is windy up on top of the rabbit watching stand here. As you can see, we'll be coming down this way with the cat trains in the winter time. They'll be passing on through here, so hopefully this will be good for videos. Now I'm just waiting for my dad to come back down with the dog so we can test it out and see what I can get. As you can see here, when it tipped over on its side, a bunch of leaves got stuck to it. I picked off as much as I can there. I gotta go over and pick those ones off, but some of them are just stuck on here. I guess they'll be part of the paint now. In a couple years they'll all be gone anyways. I'm sure we'll have to repaint this again. Should call this the bird watching stand. There's already a couple birds off into the distance over there. You won't be able to see it because of all the trees and they kind of blend in with the grass and all the leaves and stuff, but there's some birds over there digging for worms. This is going to be a nice stand. I wonder what else we'll be able to catch up here. Lots of sun and shadows. I'm not sure how much you'll be able to see of this, but we got Iris and Rogue running up on me now. Hi guys. Hello. Are you confused? This is an all brand new place for you to play on. New smells for you too. Where'd you go, huh? They're more interested in my quad than anything.
Okay, we're down at the hunting blind, ready for rabbit season to open tomorrow. Yeah, it's rabbit season tomorrow. So now we can celebrate with some blue beer. And of course my welds held, even when we rolled it down the hill. That was a minor detail. But I'm a welder, not a grinder. All right, let's go celebrate.
The rabbit watching tower is nicely put into place there, and we leveled it the best we can. Once it snows, I'm sure it'll even itself out a bit. Now I can turn the quad around and head back up into the kingdom there. I have to grab the rest of my pallets so I can go do my wood stove. After coffee, and I just got back from the kingdom, had to come back so I can edit all the videos out from today because we have to blur out a few of them. There was a no word in a couple of them, but this is the temperature we're sitting at. It's 22 degrees Celsius, which is 71 degrees Fahrenheit. It is really windy until you're in the bush, then the sandflies are just eating at you. Now let's head inside, let the dogs out, and end my day. I will be doing this tonight though, and it'll be in tomorrow's video.
Okay, we're quitting early today because we got the hunting blind into the bush there, the wilderness, even if we had to roll it down the hill. But it's the thought that counts. Yes, that was funny. Okay, this is Aggie the cat. He's from the south. He's an ag cat, so he's being punished by, how would you say, being sent to the end of the world. We have 4 of these little TD6s or T9s or T's, whatever, the T's or whatever. They're tiny cats, okay? We have one for each day of the week. So we grabbed this one because the tracks here wouldn't fall off, because I still haven't got around to fixing the other one there. All right, let's scroll this way to see how windy it is, which it is. All right, I can taste that beer. Oh, we worked hard today. But on the bugs were unreal when we were putting the hunting blind into place. Hopefully that will not affect the opening season of the great rabbit hunt tomorrow. All right, let's go drink some more beer, make a video, and blur out some naughty stuff in the video. All right, we'll talk to you guys later.